Motorsport TV Live, brought to you by Motorsport Tickets, the dedicated motorsport experiences provider.
Hello and welcome to Motorsport TV Live. I'm Rachel Downey, bringing you all the latest motorsport news. Lewis Hamilton takes his 102nd career pole position in Qatar. Ogier retakes the lead of Rally Monza in WRC's season finale. And Razgatlioglu gets a World Superbike title boost from the weather in Indonesia. All those stories and more coming up here on Motorsport TV Live. Lewis Hamilton dominated Formula One qualifying in Qatar to take pole position ahead of title rival Max Verstappen. Hamilton led the way after the opening runs in the final stages with a 1 minute 21.262 seconds, with Verstappen edging ahead of Bottas, but still with 0.162 second gap to close. But Hamilton, who ran at the head of the pack for the final flying laps, put pole almost out of reach from the start of his final lap, as he smashed the fastest time in the opening sector by over 0.3 seconds. He held his advantage as he completed his run, setting a 1 minute 20.827 seconds, the only driver to reach the 1 minute 20 seconds as he scored the first F1 pole at the Losail track. Gasly remained fourth, despite some late drama on the curbs resulting in a puncture, with Fernando Alonso taking fifth despite abandoning his final Q3 lap. So, here is your provisional grid for the Qatar Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen on the front row there, followed closely behind Valtteri Bottas alongside Pierre Gasly in fourth. Then we have Fernando Alonso and Lando Norris on row 3. And we've got Sainz and Tsunoda in 7th and 8th. We've got Ocon and Vettel completing the top 10 for you there. Sergio Perez was a shock elimination in 11th, with Lance Stroll in 12th. Charles Leclerc, who left perplexed at his lack of pace throughout Q2, is in 13th. Ricciardo had a similar story in 14th, ahead of George Russell and Kimi Raikkonen for Alfa Romeo. Nicholas Latifi qualified in 17th and Giovinazzi in 18th, followed by the Haas cars of Mick Schumacher and Nikita Mazepin. The Qatar Grand Prix gets underway at 1700 local time on Sunday, and we will keep you up to date with all the news here on Motorsport TV Live. The warning that Formula One teams gave their drivers to stay off the curbs at Losail's circuit became more persistent during Q3 as Pierre Gasly suffered a puncture on his fast lap in qualifying after he broke his front wing on the curb. Gasly did manage to qualify fourth for the race on Sunday, his third fourth place of the season, which includes his performance in Baku that saw him finish on the podium. The FIA spec curbs were fitted to the track as part of the upgrade programme to ready the venue for this weekend's Qatar Grand Prix. Toyota's Sebastian Ogier reclaimed the Rally Monza lead from World Rally Championship title rival Ogier and Evans as a titanic battle played out across Saturday morning stages. The 7-time champion ended the loop with a 5.2 second advantage over teammate Evans, having started the day 1.4 seconds in arrears. A head-to-head title battle between Ogier and Evans went up another notch as the rally lead changed hands 3 times across 4 stages. Ogier regained the lead on the first test, stage 8, but then lost the advantage as Evans won stage 9 before the former grabbed the lead back, winning stage 10 and extended that by winning stage 11 to remain on course to win an 8th world title. Speaking after the morning stages, leader Ogier wasn't getting caught up in all the excitement.
Well, yeah, at least from outside it looks like it's always swapping position and swapping the lead, and it's Yeah, that's the way it looks. The truth is, honestly, I focus on my drive, and first stages was new. I didn't really push too much because I wanted to validate the pace note. Second stage, I struggled with the balance, a bit of understeer, and I was not really comfortable, so I dropped a bit of time there. But then the second pass was good. Like I say, with a confirmed pace note, then I was able to push a bit harder and to set some good times. So yeah, happy with this look.
Very down to earth. Trailing Ogier by 5.2 seconds, Toyota stablemate Evans is less than comfortable with his performance this morning.
Yeah, it's been okay. I wouldn't say it was my strongest morning. I think this first stage of the loop was particularly not my strongest. The middle part of the stage, for some reason, both times losing a lot of time. Tried to address it between the two passes, but still didn't manage to put my finger on where we're losing time. It felt quite okay the second time, but still managed to lose quite a chunk to everybody, actually, not just to Seb. So I must be doing something wrong in there.
Incredibly, Evans managed to retake the overall lead after stage 12 and now is ahead by just 0.3 of a second. Stage 13 gets underway later today with a further 3 stages tomorrow. And don't be surprised when the lead changes hands yet again. Now don't go anywhere. We've lots more news from the world of motorsport coming up here on Motorsport TV Live. Jonathan Rea has conceded that overturning top-rack Razgatlioglu's 30-point advantage in Sunday's final 2 races of the World Superbike season in Indonesia is unrealistic. The 6-time champion already faced an uphill struggle to defend his title heading into this weekend's season finale at the all-new Mandalika Street Track, with only 62 points up for grabs across the weekend's 3 races. However, the postponement of Saturday's opening race to Sunday and resulting cancellation of the Superpole race owing to bad weather means Kawasaki rider Rea can now only score a maximum of 50 points, with victories in both of the remaining races of the season. Speaking to reporters after the postponement of Saturday's race, Rea said, "Of course, it's not impossible, but it's a very difficult and unrealistic challenge. You have to keep fighting to the end. My mindset is to go out and do the best I can." Razgatlioglu, meanwhile, now only needs to score 21 points across the 2 races to guarantee himself the title, meaning the only realistic scenario for Rea to get back into the title fight would be a non-finish for the Turkish rider. Ferrari has added Alessio Rovera, who helped AF Corse win this year's FIA World Endurance Championship GTE Am title, to his roster of factory drivers. Italian driver Rovera joins the likes of James Collado, Alessandro Pierguardi and Davide Rigon, becoming the first new addition to the Prancing Horses factory GT stable in 2 years. The 26-year-old rose to prominence this year with dual campaigns in the World Endurance Championship and the European Le Mans Series, both with AF Corse following his Italian GT Championship triumph in 2020. Rovera's driver rating will be upgraded from silver for gold for the 2022 campaign in a move that was announced by the FIA before his addition to the Ferrari factory roster. Now, Michelle Gatting has become the first female driver to win Ferrari Challenge with a 3rd place finish at the Trofeo Pirelli in the Ferrari 488 Challenge at Mugello. Speaking to motorsport.com, the 28-year-old Dane was quick to point out just how much this title meant to her. A lot. The championship is super competitive with several fast drivers who fought together with me. It was a season-long battle and 4th place was enough here at Mugello to make the dream come true. Also at the Ferrari Finale Mondiali event, Ernst Kuckmeyer was crowned overall 2021 Ferrari Challenge Copper Shell champion at the end of a race that was twice interrupted by the safety car and then definitely by the red flags at the Mugello circuit today, when he finished 3rd in his Baron Motorsport Ferrari 488 Challenge. Great work there. That's all for now. I'm Rachel Downey. Join us again here on Motorsport TV Live for all of the latest news from the world of motorsport. Bye for now.